Hello friends, today we have fairly and rather. Where to use fairly and where to use rather? Very simple. Look at these examples, then you will find out. First sentence, the class is fairly well attended today. Usually in the class there are only the class of 40 students strength. Usually there are only 10 students, but today there are 39 students. And therefore we can say the class is fairly well attended today. What is the reason? We don't know. Some unknown reason the class is fairly well attended today. Alright. Then you can say the program was fairly interesting. The program was fairly interesting. A mimicry program. That was very interesting. So it was fairly interesting. Imitating the sounds of film actors and actresses. So that is, it was a fairly good and fairly interesting program. Okay. So, a third sentence, they had a fairly good holiday. They had a fairly good holiday. Yes. They had a fairly good holiday, means they had good programs. They went to their uncle's home. He took him out for an outing, eating outside and lots of things, and therefore say that they had a fairly good holiday. Understand? Yes. And the fourth sentence you can see, they are maintaining, they are having, okay, a fairly beautiful garden. Yes. So the garden full of flowers, see, and also you will find fruits also. In between you will find mangosteen, then rambutan, such fruits. So they are having a fairly beautiful garden. Understand? Now there are four sentences. From this you can understand where do we use fairly. See, let's see the first example. Well, the class is fairly attended. Fairly well attended. It's a positive degree adverb. But it describes, it gives you some desirable quality. It tells you of some desirable quality. So two things. First, the degree is positive. You know, positive, comparative, superlative. So positive degree adverb with desirable qualities. Desirable qualities. So if it is undesirable, it will be bad. So they will say the class is not well attended, something like that. No, there it is badly attended if you say it is undesirable. So it is desirable. The program was fairly interesting. Again, interesting is an adjective. That is in the positive degree and it also has a desirable quality. Okay. They had a fairly good holiday. So good is positive degree adjective and it tells you about a desirable quality. Good, no? Yes. They are having a fairly beautiful garden. So here, again you have got a positive degree adjective and it has got a desirable quality. So where do we use fairly? For enhancing the, what is called the meaning of the adjective or adverb. Understand? Fairly good is the noun. Yes. So it's something like that. There is a slight, what do you call, meaning of comparison. Fairly good. Yes. Let's not forget about those unnecessary things. So, what is our observation? Our observation is that fairly is used before positive adverb, positive degree adverbs and adjectives which has adjective which has a desirable meaning. A desirable meaning. We can see well, interesting, good, and beautiful. All these. So first one is an adverb. Second is an adjective. Third is an adjective. Fourth is also an adjective. Adjective or adverb again should be positive degree and also desirable qualities. Correct? Alright? So that's over. Okay. Over. Now we come to the next word, rather. That's also very simple. If you look at these examples, you can see. You can say like that. See, the meeting was at the class. Class is rather boring. The class is rather boring. See that? The class is rather boring. So there is the class is, and therefore the class is rather badly attended. So here again you can see the positive degree adjective. The class is boring. Positive degree adjective. This is positive degree adverb, but undesirable qualities. You don't want to be called badly. No? The class is badly attended. That is not a desirable quality. So with positive, so what is your observation? With positive adjectives and adverbs, with an undesirable meaning, you use rather. That is point number one. Okay. Point number one. So positive adjective, positive adverb, but undesirable quality. Therefore, you are using rather. You cannot say the class is fairly boring. You cannot say that. Also, the class is fairly badly attended. You cannot say. Oh, you say like that. Right? Okay, is that clear? Yes. Now you can see the second set of examples. He is rather getting well. He is rather getting better. Or he is rather better today. Rather better. Better today. Or the patient is rather worse today. Worse today. Listen. Isn't it? Yeah. Shylock is, our friend Shylock is rather Shylock is rather, usually when you speak about Shylock, you always give a negative quality. No? Yes. What is that? Shylock is rather tougher today. Shylock is rather toughest. No, it's very tough to deal with. Shylock is rather tough today. Or you can say Shylock today or any day. So that means Shylock is rather tougher. So rather a tougher person. Or you can say greedier. Or you can say Shylock is rather a miserable person. Shylock is rather a miserable person, because he has no friends. So what you find here is rather, whether you can also say desirable quality, not desirable quality, undesirable. This is also undesirable, but with the desirable and undesirable. If the adjective or adverb, if adjective, it can be adjective or adverb, if they are in the comparative degree, you can use rather before them. Comparative degree, not positive degree. Understand? You can say, this room is rather too small. This room is rather too small. That is another use. This room is rather too small. See that? This is a rather too boring program. So there you can see that the third use of rather. First is with positive degree adjectives and adverbs, undesirable. Second is comparative degree adjectives and adverbs, desirable or undesirable. Third is before to. You can see to. You are saying to. So this is a rather too boring program. This is rather too small. What? Something it is. This is rather too small. So this lecture is rather too lengthy. This lecture is rather too lengthy. Understand? So first, positive degree adjectives and adverbs which have got undesirable quality. Second is any quality but comparative it should be. Comparative, adjective or adverb. Third is it should be used before to, TW. Isn't it? Simple? You are following me? Yes. Now you can see another example where you find a sentence like this. Fourth, use of rather. Failure, there is only one use. Rather, you can say. It is rather a shame to. It is rather a shame to tease people. It is rather a shame for anyone to tease people. So here what you find is, here is a noun, shame. And it describes an attitude of the mind, a feeling. Understand? Shame, like you said. So rather, you can say, where's your attitude towards a person or a thing. It is rather a shame to tease people. That is your attitude towards a thing. Or you can say, a Shylock. Shylock is rather a fool not to lend money. Shylock is rather a fool not to lend money to the needy. Yes, to the needy. So here you can find a noun here, fool, a fool. And it describes an attitude towards a person. Your attitude towards or your feeling towards a person. Who is that person? Shylock. Shylock is a fool, we say. Understand? Shylock is a fool. So, or you can say like this, it is rather stupid. It is rather stupid not to do your work regularly. Or you can say, it is rather stupid. You will see in the sentence is which will have better meaning. It is rather stupid to postpone. To postpone your work. If you postpone, what will happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like that. So it is rather stupid. So this is an attitude towards a thing. What is the thing? Postponing your work. So in such cases, you are using noun. Before a noun, you can use rather. That rather, the noun should express the attitude of a person's mind or feeling towards something or some person. This is too long. The noun should express attitude towards a person or a feeling or a thing. Here it is attitude towards a person. Here attitude towards a thing, means work. Here also attitude towards people, isn't it? It is rather a shame to tease people, that thing. the teasing. So you can use rather. So this is the fourth use. And now you can see, you can say like that, fifth use of rather. I rather dislike dishonest people. So here you have a verb. Here you have nouns. In this you have nouns. Nouns expressing attitude of feeling. Here you have verbs expressing attitude of feeling. I rather dislike dishonest people. So dislike is a verb. It expresses your attitude or your feeling towards something or some people. Here it is noun and here it is verb. So you get it. I rather dislike dishonest people. Yes, that is. Okay, again if you bring in, you can say, Antonio rather hates the Jews. Listen, Semitism is anti-Semitism. Antonio is guilty of anti-Semitism. Semitism is hating Jews. So in that drama, that play, The Merchant of Venice, Shakespeare expresses his attitude towards the Jews. Anti-Semitic or anti-Semitic person. So that is Antonio rather hates the Jews. Or you can say Antonio rather, instead of making it general, we can say Antonio hates or hated, you can say Antonio hated Shylock. So instead of making it a general statement, we shall make it a particular one. Antonio in the play, Antonio rather hated Shylock. So hating, that is the feeling, attitude of the mind of Antonio. Isn't it? Right? And then you can say, we don't welcome we rather dislike, or you can say we rather discourage. That's better. We rather discourage. We rather discourage ragging, as, or we rather discourage lazy people. We rather encourage, opposite is discourage. So we rather discourage we rather discourage people who don't do their duties well. We rather discourage people who don't do their duties well. So suppose they come forward and say that, sir, I will become the leader of this class. Then we know that he will not do his duties properly. So we will say, we rather discourage people. So our attitude towards such people, one of discouraging them. We don't say, come on, you take up, you don't say. Because we know what is going to be the result. Yes. We rather discourage people. So that is expression of your attitude towards people who don't do their duties well. Understand that? Or honestly, they don't do duties there. Honestly, then we discourage them for taking up serious jobs or serious positions. Understand? Yeah, that's it. So these are the 5 uses of rather. Okay? So one last summing up for you, and that is, we can say, Rather, including rather, you have only 6 points. Only 6 points. And 6 examples will prove that, no? Yes. 1. Fairly. With positive adjectives and adverbs. Okay? So, it is the class, you can say, is fairly good. Okay. Positive adjective, desirable qualities. Alright. Then rather. Negative qualities, but undesirable qualities, but positive degree adjective. The class is rather boring. Okay, that's one use. One. Second, with comparative adjectives or adverbs of any quality. So, he is rather better today. Okay, right? Now third is before 2. The lecture is rather too long. Too long. Isn't it? Fourth, with certain nouns expressing your feelings. Isn't it? Now we say it is rather a shame. Okay, it's rather a pity. Yeah, another example. Pity to cut down trees. It is rather a pity. So this is noun expressing a feeling, isn't it? Or your attitude towards something. And the fifth is you can say we rather hate dishonest people. Dishonest people. So that is hate here expressing feeling verb. Here it is noun and here it is verb. Both express feelings or attitude towards persons or things. Alright? So these are 5 points to remember about rather and just 1 point to remember about fairly. Fairly can be used only with positive adjectives and adverbs describing a desirable quality. Otherwise you have got quickly once again, class is rather boring. It's negative quality. He is rather well comparative. The lecture is rather too. The two before two. It is rather a pity. A noun expressing feeling. We rather hate. A verb expressing feeling. You can write. You can use rather. I think I have made things very clear to you. You will have no problem using rather and better, rather and fairly. These two words, although they are very small words, they are most important for your day-to-day communication and also to share what you must say that you speak standard English. No? If you say the class is boring, but the class is good. When you add fairly, it shows that you are what you must say, a master of English language. Okay? We are all attempting to become masters of English language, and therefore I would suggest that you use fairly and rather wherever possible. Wherever means according to this. Rather you cannot, don't say it is rather good. You can never say like that. You can rather good, you cannot say. Understand? Is that clear? Okay. So, I have already taken some 150, 53, 54 classes in English grammar right from noun to graduate level. That is primary level to graduate level. Now I will be adding some more videos, and I would suggest that if you are really serious about learning English grammar and also English language and also master English language, master English grammar also. Don't be shy of English grammar. Some people say, oh, it is full of rules and it is uninteresting. See, you enjoy doing that. Understand? It all depends on your attitude of the mind. If you enjoy English grammar, you enjoy it. I throughout my life learning English, I enjoyed English grammar. Understand that? It's one of the, if you come to my library, you can see that if you whenever you get a time, you can give me a call and you can visit my library. You will find some 50 plus books on English grammar alone. See that? So I am a collector. Collector means I am interested in collecting books on English grammar, and I find this very, very rewarding. So please don't shy away from English grammar, saying that it's full of rules and so on. The other day, a gentleman was giving making some remarks about Wren and Martin, and he said, when I hear the names of Wren and Martin, I will run and hide myself somewhere. I don't know why. Is it because the book is very big, or is it because he has given Wren and Martin, those people they have given, I must say, very, what I should say is that we can only give words of praise for the excellent work they have done on English language. Understand? That's all I can say about that. So if you get a copy of Wren and Martin, it will be what I must say, a precious possession for you, for your life, for your children's life, for generations to come. Okay? So enjoy learning English grammar. Subscribe to my videos and have a nice time. Have a nice time. Relax. Okay? Bye.